Hey there, welcome to the channel. Today we're diving into one of the biggest questions humans have been asking since the beginning of time. What is the meaning of life? This question sounds simple, but is actually super deep, and everyone seems to have a different answer for it. Let's explore it together, and by the end of this video, who knows, you might just get a bit closer to finding your own answer. First things first, what exactly do we mean when we talk about the meaning of life? Is it the reason we exist? Is it about living a happy life? Or is it something bigger, something cosmic and mysterious? For some people, the meaning of life is about personal happiness or success. For others, it might be about spirituality, making a difference in the world, or building strong relationships. The thing is, there's no one right answer. That's what makes this question both fascinating and frustrating. But don't worry, we're going to explore different perspectives today so you can think about what resonates most with you. Let's start with what some of the greatest thinkers in history have said about the meaning of life. Philosophers have been obsessed with this question for centuries, so we've got a lot to unpack. Socrates and Plato. These ancient Greek philosophers believed that the meaning of life was tied to knowledge and self-awareness. For Socrates, life was about questioning everything. He said, "The unexamined life is not worth living." So according to him, figuring out who you are and what makes you tick is key to understanding life's meaning. Aristotle. Another Greek philosopher, Aristotle, thought that the meaning of life was about achieving eudaimonia, a fancy word for living a fulfilled, happy life. For him, it wasn't just about having fun or doing whatever you want. It was about reaching your full potential by living a balanced and virtuous life. Existentialists like Jean-Paul Sartre. Fast forward to the 20th century, and we get to philosophers like Sartre, who had a very different take. Sartre believed that life doesn't have any inherent meaning. Instead, we create our own meaning. Scary? Maybe, but also liberating because it means that you're in control of your purpose. So from ancient Greece to the modern world, people have been thinking about this question from all angles. But what about you? Which of these ideas stands out to you the most? Next up, let's talk about religion. For many people, the meaning of life is closely connected to their faith or spiritual beliefs. Different religions offer different perspectives on why we're here and what we're supposed to do. Christianity. In Christianity, the meaning of life is often understood as fulfilling God's purpose. Life is seen as a journey of love, service, and faith. Christians believe that by following Jesus and living according to the teachings of the Bible, they can find purpose in eternal life. Buddhism. Buddhism teaches that life is about achieving enlightenment, escaping the cycle of suffering and rebirth. According to Buddhist philosophy, the meaning of life is found by seeking inner peace, compassion, and understanding the nature of existence. Islam. In Islam, the purpose of life is to worship and serve God, Allah. Muslims believe that everything they do should be in accordance with God's will, and that by living a good, moral life, they'll find meaning and success both in this world and the afterlife. No matter which religion you follow, or even if you don't follow any religion, it's clear that faith plays a huge role in shaping how billions of people around the world understand the meaning of life. Now, what about science? Can life still have meaning if we don't believe in a higher power? This is where things get interesting. According to many scientists and secular thinkers, life may not have a predefined meaning, but that doesn't mean it's meaningless. Think of it like this. Life is what you make of it. Just because there's no grand plan doesn't mean you can't create your own purpose. Evolutionary biology. From a biological standpoint, the purpose of life could be as simple as survival and reproduction. We're here because our ancestors successfully passed on their genes. But does that mean the only point of life is to have kids? Not necessarily. It just means that we're a part of a long, unbroken chain of life. And that's pretty amazing. Cosmic perspective. Some scientists, like the famous astrophysicist Carl Sagan, have pointed out that we're all made of star stuff. That means every atom in our bodies comes from ancient stars that exploded long ago. Thinking about this can give life a sense of awe and wonder. We might just be tiny beings on a small planet in a vast universe, but that is extraordinary. All right, so we've heard from philosophers, religions, and scientists. Now it's time to get personal. Let's talk about your meaning of life. Here's the thing. No one can tell you what your purpose is. It's something you have to discover for yourself, and that's actually pretty empowering. Whether it's through your relationships, your work, your passions, or your hobbies, you can find meaning in the things you love and care about. Relationships. Many people find meaning in their relationships with family, friends, and loved ones. The connections we build with others can give our lives a sense of purpose and belonging. Passions and work. Others find meaning through their passions or work. Whether you're an artist, a scientist, or someone who loves helping others, finding something you're passionate about can make life feel fulfilling. Helping others. Giving back is another powerful way to find meaning. When you help someone in need or make a positive impact on the world, it feels like you're part of something bigger than yourself. The key takeaway? You have the power to shape your own meaning. Whether it's the small moments of joy, love, or creativity, every day is a new opportunity to live a life that matters to you. So what is the meaning of life? Is it to seek happiness, to help others, to follow a higher power, or to explore the mysteries of the universe? The answer depends on you. At the end of the day, the meaning of life isn't something that's handed to you on a silver platter. It's something you create through your choices, your beliefs, and your actions. And the beauty of it all, you get to decide what makes life meaningful for you. If you enjoyed this video and it got you thinking, hit that like button, subscribe for more thought-provoking content, and let me know in the comments. What do you think is the meaning of life? Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.